It's my birthday! Woo! What's poppin' YouTube? It's your girl Jay and I'm back to pop my again here on Out Loud. Now today's video is a little bit special because guess why? Did you guess? Did you guess? It's the birthday edition video. As you all know, my birthday is December 25th. So I'm bringing you guys a lit episode today. I'm super excited. I feel super blessed. By the time you guys see this, I will be 23. And that is crazy to me. I feel old because it literally feels like yesterday that I just moved in to my freshman dorm in college. And now I'm graduating college and a full adult, about to be 23. It's literally crazy. But I'm here. I'm blessed. And you guys, as you can tell by the title, this will be an episode about more expressing, less impressing. Now, before we get into the video, make sure you guys lock in for a tweak it, lock in. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment, share, tell your cousins, tell your uncle, tell your auntie, tell your sister, tell your homie down the street, tell your friend on Instagram about Out Loud, because it's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and better and better and better. So yeah, definitely lock in over here. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my personal channel at Dai'shell. Everything will be in the description box below. Make sure you follow my Instagram, my TikTok, Out Loud's Instagram and TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat, all of that will be in the description box below. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, let's get started. This is the first topic I'm going to talk about on this channel, and I'm super excited to talk about it. As you can tell by the title, more expressing, less impressing. First and foremost, I decided to talk about this title and this subject in general just because I feel like we live in a day and age where people are not freely expressing themselves. It's more of like a impressing type of thing on social media. Everyone wants to look a certain way instead of just being themselves. And I'm the type of person where I'm just 100% myself. Like anytime I step into a room, I'm stepping in it 100% me, 100% Jakira. And like I express myself through my style, such as like my hair. I love my edges, my makeup. We gotta get the makeup today because I did a good job today. And you know, my outfit and just pretty much just being me. And I feel like that is so important, and it directly relates to mental health, because if you're not freely expressing yourself, you're gonna feel down. Of course you're gonna feel depressed. And you know, we get on social media and we see people telling their stories. Well, it's because you're not truly being who you were set on this earth to be. And I feel like I can say that because you know, I dealt with that. I dealt with, you know, not being able to express myself freely and just 100% be me in, you know, this industry and this genre of life. And I just want to break away from that. And so that's why I think it's so important to talk about it as I am turning a new age, because 23 is it's going to be very good for me. I think so, because I have developed a new mindset over my healing journey, and I'm just super excited for what's to come in my life, and just super blessed. I'm not going to get too emotional. Ever since I was younger, I knew I was different. I knew that I had some special tactics to me, whether it was being creative with my style, being creative with writing. I used to write stories and music and just all these different type of things. I've always been a creative kid. So that's why it just comes so naturally for me to do things like this, because I don't know, it just aligns so well. When it comes to expressing myself and my style, I like to mix things like colors and prints that, you know, normal people wouldn't. And that's just me. That's just how I express myself. And I can give you guys a perfect example of how I just 100% be 100% me, and people can notice that. Let me tell y'all something. People notice your potential before you can, and it's so crazy because I just knew I had this thing, because anytime I would walk into a room or go somewhere, someone would give me a compliment. And it's not the old typical compliment of, oh, you're pretty, oh, you cute, oh, I like your outfit, oh, I like this and the third. It always directly goes back into, oh, your personality. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick story. I remember being at this salon event. A friend of mine, she was getting a booth for her makeup business or whatever, and you know, they had this big event and I was invited, so I went. And as I'm at this event, it's a lady there who was the parent of the girl's husband or whatever. It was this lady that was there, and she never knew me from a can of paint. Mind you, this is not my event. I wasn't getting a booth. But while we're sitting in the lobby waiting for the event to start, she looks at me amongst all of the other girls and was like, oh my gosh, you are so cute. And so, you know, we get to talking or whatever, and it was so crazy because in mid-conversation, before I even told her too much about my life, she literally stopped and said, I can see you with your own talk show. Y'all, when I say my mouth dropped, I was like, what? And it was so crazy because in the midst of that, I was planning for Out Loud for this, and when she told me that, I was like, wow, like, it's crazy how people can just pick up on certain things about you just from you being 100% yourself and just expressing yourself. And it's not easy to express yourself. It's not easy to say, you know, and just 100%. I understand, like, I get it. We are in a different day and age where, you know, people see what they see on social media and they want to mimic, but I'm here to tell you guys it's 100% okay to be yourself and express yourself, whether that's wearing long nails, weave, crazy clothes. I like feathers and rhinestones. Like, that's just me. That's me, and it's always been me. And I've always knew that about myself because I would always be pretty much outcast. Like, I don't fit in any type of category. Like, I don't fit in like the too cool kids category or the nerdy kids. I'm like kind of in the middle, you know, that type of thing. Too bougie for the ghetto girls, too ghetto for the bougie girls. Like, you know, I'm not the type of girl you can box in. And I love that for me. I love that for myself because what you see is what you get. And I think that's just so important. And I just feel like I will always be, I guess, a knit girl just because of the way I carry myself, the way I put my clothes together, the way I just 100% can be me. And I really hope I tap back into that for myself because I do feel like over the last couple of years I've kind of lost that a little bit, which is why I haven't been uploading pictures on Instagram or haven't been consistent with YouTube, because I lost that sense of originality, and that is so important. Nobody's really original these days, and I want to instill that back into myself and get back to my roots of why I even started doing social media. You know, it's always been my outlet. This is how I express myself. So I do understand that, you know, with episodes to come, I might ruffle a little feathers, but it's the truth. It's what you guys need to hear, and I'm gonna give it to y'all straight. What comes with expressing yourself also comes jealousy, envy. And you will be amazed how many people could sense that, you know, you are just 100% yourself and you can step in any room, no matter what you look like, what you have on. You know, you could just own it. And I knew people would be, I knew I was different when people who had more than me hated on me. And it was, I didn't get it at first. Like, this didn't just start like in college or anything. This has always been a thing like back in high school. And I didn't get it back then, but as I got older and I started to see it was a pattern, I'm like, oh, okay, I see what it is. It's like, no, I'm not like the richest girl. No, I don't have the most money, but I still managed to put myself together so well, and that can truly make people mad. It can truly make people upset, because when you are 100% walking into your power and you know who you are, you know what you want, and you're around someone and they are not, you know, self-aware within themselves, they're going to see you as, you know, a threat. And I cannot wait till we get rid of the narrative of people being jealous because of material things, because that's not true. People can literally be jealous because of the way you carry yourself, your ambition, the way people love you, you know, the way that you just go after anything you want to go after, the way you handle certain situations. Like, you gotta be careful, because what comes with expressing yourself is going to come those type of things, and you have to be careful. Like, I don't know what else to say, you just gotta be careful. I remember when I started to take my YouTube and just content creation and Instagram seriously, it was very difficult for me. I noticed a huge shift in my life. It was almost like people were seeing me in a way that I didn't see myself. I guess people seeing me getting cute, putting on like different outfits, and just stepping into that power, that people forgot that I'm still human. People forgot that, okay, I'm still going through stuff. Like, just because you guys see me freely, creatively expressing myself does not mean that all of my worries are just disappearing. And so it was very difficult for me, and I felt like I psyched myself out, I guess you could say, because I would have people tell me like, oh, you know, you going up, oh, your YouTube is popping, you know, your Instagram popping. And I'm like, dang, I still see myself as that girl from before. I don't see myself as who I am today. And that's also something else that I have to kind of get instilled in my head, that I'm not that girl from back then. You know, I am evolving, you know, with turning, you know, a new age, and as the years go on and on and on, I'm going to still grow and I'm going to still evolve, and everything is going to be different around me before I know it. So I just have to understand that being myself and expressing myself, I can never go wrong with anything I do. And I really want to put that back, like, into my social media and into my YouTube channels in general, and just be myself. Like, I don't want to be anyone else. I don't care for the trends. I just want to be myself, and I just think that's so important. I wasn't ready yet though. I wasn't ready to step into that power, and I feel that I am now, especially because I've healed from the past trauma in my life. And it's about that time. It's about that time to get back to it. It's about that time to, you know, step on the gas, no brakes. You know, life is short, and you have to just live life to the fullest, no matter what. And I know you guys are wondering, how does this relate to mental health? Well, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're not 100% being yourself and not truly stepping into your power, you're gonna feel down. Take it from someone who's been through that. Like, when I wasn't creating, when I wasn't taking my pictures, when I wasn't regularly like keeping up with my self-care, like getting my hair and nails on like how I used to do, I noticed a complete shift in my life. Like, I was literally, I wouldn't necessarily say depressed, because I was healing at the same time, but it was almost like a fire burning inside of me. Like, girl, what are you doing? It's literally stuff you could be doing, stuff you could be filming, it's pictures you could be taking, it's things you could be doing. Like, why are you doubting yourself? And any self-doubt that you have, let it go, because I'm telling you, it's really all up here. It really is. It's all up here. It just used to be so funny to when I see people come to me and say these things to me, like, oh, I can see you with this, oh, you have such a magnetic personality. A lot of people tell me that. A lot of people tell me that they love my personality, and I feel like it just comes naturally. Like, when I'm on camera, I feel like when I'm in front of people, I'm not myself. I just got bad anxiety. But when I'm in front of the cameras, you get the real me. They always say, whoever you are by yourself is like your real self. So I always remember that. This caused me to dim my light. Like, I felt like I went into like hiding mode, and it was almost like when I stepped outside, people would ask me stuff like, oh, where you been? What's been going on with you? Because people were not used to seeing me, you know, not taking my pictures, not dressed up, or not being myself. So it was like a complete shift from that. And I'm like, yo, what is going on with me? And I realized that I just simply wasn't being me. I just wasn't being myself. I wasn't really honing into who I know I am and who I know I could be. It's definitely harder when you come from a certain lifestyle, such as, you know, maybe if you like struggle growing up, or, and you know, you're starting to acquire things, it make you wonder, like, is this really me? Do I really deserve this? And I'm here to tell you, yes, you do. You just have to believe you deserve. You have to believe that you are deserving of these nice things that are coming to you, no matter if it's so foreign to you. You just have to believe. I think me personally, like, I don't get cute for anyone. And I felt like that was another thing. A lot of people would take it, oh, she's getting cute, she's doing this, that, and the third, but she don't have this, she don't have that. Well, this is how I creatively express myself. And I felt like when I wasn't doing it, I just was not in the right headspace. And that's not a good place to be. You know, as I'm growing older and as I'm learning these things about myself and learning different things about myself. But yes, no, I don't get cute for anyone. Like, I know a lot of people be like, oh, my makeup, my hair, my nails, this is a lot. But this is how I express myself, honestly. Like, this is how I freely express myself. And I don't never want to let that part of me go again. And so as I am turning 23, I just welcome in new blessings, new beginnings. more creativity, more courage to just 100% be myself, because it's so important. If you're not yourself, then who are you? Sometimes you got to look in the mirror and ask yourself, who am I? Because a lot of people are walking around here not self-aware. They don't know who they are, and you have to. Even especially when you are, you know, constantly growing. Like, it's crazy because my birthday came so fast. Like, I'm literally about to be 23. Like, this came literally fast as, like, so fast. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, where did the time go? And I've realized that this whole time I've been stuck in my head and not just 100% being myself. So I'm gonna leave you guys today with 3 tips. 1, 2, 3 tips to help you guys express yourself and just find, you know, your inner self. Because when you do, I swear it's gonna be so beautiful. You're gonna love your life, and you're gonna be just like me. Like me personally, I don't care about other people's opinions. Like, I really don't. I think I used to a little bit, but when you start to care, let me tell you something, when you start to care about what other people think, you're just disregarding your beliefs and what you want to do as a whole, and you don't need to do that. So always remember, look in the mirror, find out who you are, and just go out here and just live your life. I'm telling you, your purpose is going to come to you. You know, you're going to feel happier, you're going to feel 100% yourself, and you just have to, especially, you know, once you start to notice that you're getting older and you're growing. Who wants to live life not being themselves? I know I don't. No, I'm gonna be myself. The 3 tips I have for you guys today is, number 1, find out what you like. This may be difficult for some because a lot of people truly do not know what they like. They don't know who they are outside of social settings. They don't know what they like to do by themselves. They don't know if they like healthy food or junk food. Like, a lot of people just do not know themselves. So I definitely encourage, cut off all the distractions and just find out what you like. Find out what you like to do, find out what you like to eat, find out what you like to wear, how you like to wear your hair. That is literally going to be the first thing you can do for yourself to start freely expressing yourself. Number 2, block negativity. Literally, if it means blocking certain accounts on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever, block people that you feel are contributing to your negative headspace. Because when you are learning to express yourself and you're seeing negative things, you're going to warp your mind around that, and you don't want that. You want to be in a positive mindset, so when you do step out into this earth and you do step into this world and you just understand yourself as a whole, you want to be able to do that unapologetically and just express yourself unapologetically. And you cannot do that with a negative mindset. So block the negativity, block the negative thoughts, block the negative people. Just block anything negative and just always keep that positive mindset, especially when you're finding out what you like. And then the last tip, do not give a fuck, like, at all. Do not care. I don't care if you feel like what you're doing is embarrassing, if you feel like people are going to talk about you. People are going to talk about you whether you're doing good or bad. So you might as well do it. You might as well. Live your life how you want to and just do not care. Walk around here like you're the only person on earth, because in your world you are. You're going to be the best person on earth. And I'm saying this and also talking to myself at the same time, because as I'm going into this new year, I just really want a new mindset for myself. I definitely want Out Loud to grow beyond I can imagine as the years go on. But definitely for next year, I want to be consistent with this. I definitely want to express myself freely with this and not feel like I have this cloud over my head telling me like, oh, maybe this isn't for you, or maybe you should do something else. Because no, if it's something truly in your heart and you feel like you got to get it out, get it out. Whether that's a style, a business idea, express yourself through your clothes, your music, your social media. I cannot say this enough. Please express yourselves out here, because we are going into different days, different times, and I know mental health is at an all-time high. I literally just seen Ellen's DJ Twitch pass, rest in peace to him, from suicide. And you know, all of that really stems from just not knowing who you are, not expressing yourself. And I thank God that I still have that sense of self-awareness and knowing that it's a purpose on my life, and knowing that I am meant to be on this earth for a reason, and I should not just give that up. You know, I just want to be myself, and I hope you guys love me for who I am as I love you guys for watching me. And happy holidays, because it is Christmas by the time you're going to be seeing this. So happy holidays to you and yours. And don't forget to spam in the comments and wish me a happy birthday. I hope you guys took something from this today. I hope you guys are learning to just be yourself. I can't stress this enough. Be yourself. Everybody wants to be like somebody, but it's no better feeling than when you can look in the mirror and know, like, okay, I'm myself. No matter what I look like, what I talk like, how much money I have, what I drive, what I wear, I am myself. And that is all I have to say for today. I'm going to leave you guys with that, and I will see you guys in the next one.